Hello everyone, welcome to Pouring My Art Out. My name is Susan. We're going to do a temporary tattoo, and I cut this and put it on last night. You just make sure you peel the plastic cover off, turn it face down so that all you see is the white, and then you apply water and you just slide it right off. It's pretty easy. I'm going to be doing it with the Let's Resin Color Shift Mica. You see that? And I'm using 5 different colors as far as I know. Pale green, yellow or chartreuse, sky blue. This one's called medium orchid or purple. And this is called orchid. It's kind of like a purpley red color. And if I can find it, I'll put the link, but I will definitely put Let's Resin in the comments. All right, so let's get started. I want to start with the yellow because it's the one that I'm going to use the least. And that's going to be for the center of the flowers. Can't really tell if that's sticking or not. Let me see. Yeah, it is. Okay. I always get worried, especially with such a light color. And I'm backing this with a light color, so it shouldn't change the color of them. Okay, there's a couple here. I want to do. And I think that's it on the yellow. Now I want to do the green. Of course, that's for the leaves, which, you know, this is a darker temporary tattoo, but these colors will still show through. At least I hope they do. They're not a chameleon or an intense chameleon. I've got those coming, but as of right now, I don't have them. And I wanted to get a video up, so this is what we're working with. Let's see how that's doing. Very light. Yeah, they're very light. So I don't know for sure how that's going to work. And since I did the tattoo last night, it's no longer sticky. So that could be a problem as well. Yeah, I don't know, guys. All right, let's get these down here. I doubt if I'm in the frame. There we go. I hope they show up. And you know, it surprises me that they actually do. So, but we will see for sure. They look really light, and I know they're hard to see. But, you know, I'm sure they're on there. A lot of people mix with alcohol. I wonder if I should try that. Should we try that? Let's try that. We'll just try it once. I just sprayed some alcohol and I mixed in the mica powder. See, the green is a gorgeous color. All right. Let's give that a try. Yeah, I don't think that's working either. Well, it's working a little better. Yeah, it is working a little better. But you know, now that I've turned this, I can actually see the mica powder. All right, put that aside. The flowers are what I'm worried about now, y'all. Okay, so that's done, that's done. Let's do the orchid, which is a red color. Which one did I use? I'm going to use this brush. I will have some cleanup with this one. All right. Now let's get rid of that. Okay, and I want to use the purple on that flower also to get any residual. Hopefully get a nice mix of colors. Yeah, I think that'll look good. Okay, I'm going to do these guys blue. I'm going to do this flower the same as this flower. Such a pretty blue. Excuse me. It's Tennessee weather. Oh my gosh. I need to move to Florida. Who wants to go? My nose is running. I'm coughing. Mornings are awful. Now the blue really showed up. All right, let's get the other one. And I'm tapping it in just to make sure it gets in there and covers. Temporary tattoos are funny. Sometimes they grab it, sometimes they don't. I guess it depends on what the tattoos are made of, huh? Yeah. Oh, look, they are showing up. I'm panicking for nothing, y'all. Okay, so again, we're going to start with the orchid on the top flower. I have a little bit of cleanup. I don't think there's going to be very much though. All right. And purple on top of that. Yeah, we'll do this brush. And a little more on this one. Okay. All right, let me get this cleaned up and mix up some resin, and we'll be back. It's looking pretty. I'll see you soon. All right, guys, we are back. Got everything ready. First thing I want to do is do the lip. And I'm going to be using this chunky, a little bit of this color because I do want to darken it up some, and my glue. Y'all know how I love my glue. It's gross. So, love it? Not really. Okay. I mixed up 6 ounces. I don't think I'm going to need all that, but that's okay. Let's pour this in here. I want a good amount. Let's see what that looks like. Such a pretty glitter. A little more. That should be perfect. Yeah. All right, and I'm just gonna do 2 drops of this ink. It's not an alcohol ink. Just darken it up just a tad. One more drop. There we go. That's more like the color I want. And let's put some lovely glue in here. I think 1, 2, 3. And immediately it gets gloopy. Yay. Look at that. Ooh. Alright, let's hope we can pour this. Like I said, just around the edges. Oh, it's so thick. Look at that, it's like one big string. Ugh, that was hard to control. Alright. See if I can move it over here some. And I'm okay if some of it comes over. As a matter of fact, I don't mind that at all. But not that much. Let's see if I can get that off without messing with the mica. So thick. I may have put one too many drops of glue. There. Okay. Please ignore the mess. It's making me crazy too. Okay. All right. Now we want to mix up our white. We'll use this stick. All right, about that much. Hoping that glitter doesn't take over. Yeah, I did one too many drops of the glue. Made it extremely thick. Make sure this is mixed up good so there's no streaks. See some at the bottom. It should hold mostly in place because of the glue. But like I said, I do want some of it to come up. Okay. Now, let's give this a pour. I'm going to start right in the middle. And it looks like I mixed up just enough of this. All right. There we have it. Now we wait for it to cure. I'll watch some bubbles. I have no idea what it's doing underneath, but we will see. All right, let me get my mess cleaned up, and we'll just kind of keep an eye on this. See you in a minute. Hello everyone, welcome back to Pouring My Art Out. This has cured. I took a little peek, and it looks to be okay. But, I mean, you never know till you really get it out. So, let's do that. This still comes out nicely, thank goodness. Unlike my other molds that are getting so old, I've ripped a couple of them, which is a shame. Alright, let's take a look. Oh, yeah. That is pretty. Can you guys see that? I love it. Okay, give me a minute because I need to do a thin coat. This is really sticky. So let me mix up some resin. Welcome back, everyone. All right, I got my resin mixed up. There's a few micro bubbles, but I don't want to spray because, like I said, this tattoo is still sticky. So we're just going to do a very thin layer and then spray. All right, I'm going to spread that. Oh, get back in there. Thin layer because we don't want to take up the space of the tray. Just enough to cover. My resin is really thick today. It's cold. Not from the heat outside, but it's cold because of the air conditioner in this place. And I don't have any control over it. All right, well that looks good, and it looks like it did pop most of the bubbles. All right. So I got a little bit left. I knew I would. Okay, we're going to let this cure, and I'll start something else.